Hey everyone, my name is Putri Wulandari and I want to tell you about Mousedeer and Giant story. One beautiful morning, Mousedeer decided to fish in a tiny river. On the way, he met his friend, Swine, who stopped him for a chat. When Swine heard that Mousedeer wanted to go fishing, he asked whether he could join him. Mousedeer did not object, as Swine promised to help him with the work. The two of them went on together and soon they met Tiger and Alpine. When they heard that Mousedeer and Swine were going to the river, they decided to go along too. And so the four animals went together to the river to fish. When they arrived at the river bank, Mousedeer immediately began to give orders left and right. Alpine had to dam the river with stone and tree trunks. Tiger and Swine had to drive away the river water while Mousedeer set out to catch the fish left on the dry river bed. There were, however, few fish, so they decided to go further down the river to try their luck again. Mousedeer ordered Swine to stay behind with their cats. He went with Tiger and Alpine further downstream where the three of them began their work all over again. Meanwhile, a giant came to the place where the Swine sat. As soon as he saw the glittering fish, he grabbed them gradually and stuffed them wet into his mouth. It was useless for Swine to protect and the giant did not even listen to him. Swine ran toward his friend and told them what had happened. Of course, the three others were both very pleased. The second time too, they did not catch enough fish, did not even listen to him, ordered Tiger to stay behind with their second catch, while he, Swine, and Alpine went further away to dam the river at another place. As soon as the three of them were out of sight, the hungry giant came from behind the bushes and ate up all the fish. Tiger snarled angrily, but he did not dare to fight the giant. When the other animals came back with their cats, they found a very ashamed Tiger without a single fish. Mousedeer scolded him until he became red in the face. Now it was Alpine's turn to play court. "You're so big, friend Alpine. Certainly we can trust you to defend our fish," said Mousedeer. For the third time, the giant came to eat the fish. When Alpine saw how big he was, he became afraid and let the giant steal their fish. Mousedeer and the others came back. They found the basket empty again. Mousedeer was very angry with his three friends. He thought, "What's the use of having such big and strong bodies if you can't even chase away one single giant? This time I will stay here myself. Do you think I'm too small to do this job? Go away, the three of you, and catch as many fish as you can. When you come back, you will find that robber lying here in front of me, bound and helpless." After Swine, Tiger, and Alpine had gone away, Mousedeer plucked a big bunch of threads from the riverside. He tied the threads around his body. Then, lying down under the nearest tree, he bound the reed ends to the roots of the tree. He was very busy tying himself when the giant came. Mousedeer pretended not to see him and went on with his work. The giant became curious and instead of grabbing the fish, he stopped to look sound at Mousedeer and asked what he was doing. Well, don't you know what is going to happen today?" asked Mousedeer in a surprised tone. "What is going to happen today?" asked the giant curiously. "I thought everybody knew about it," answered Mousedeer. "You must have been asleep when Nabi Sulaiman came into the forest to warn all the animals about the big flood. The big flood will carry everybody away to the sea, unless he takes precaution to be safe." "Oh, I have not heard about his flood," answered the giant, who believed every word Mousedeer said. "Tell me, what do you do to avoid being carried away?" "Do you see what I'm doing?" said Mousedeer. "I bind myself to this rod so that the water will not drag me away." "That's a very good idea," said the stupid giant. "Won't you help me a little?" "Why not? I'm always ready to help somebody in need," answered Mousedeer. "But these reeds are not strong enough to hold your heavy body. Why don't you go into the forest and collect a big bunch of thick rattan? I shall wait for you here, but hurry. We don't have much time as the flood will come soon afternoon." The stupid giant, afraid of losing his life, ran into the woods and soon came back with a big load of rattan. Mousedeer told him to bind his own leg thickly together with the rattan, then sit with his back against a big tree so that Mousedeer could help him tie his body against the tree trunk. The giant did everything Mousedeer said. Soon he was sitting bound and helpless against the tree. To be completely safe, Mousedeer wound several more pieces of rattan round him so that the giant could hardly move. Then the clever little animal called out to his friends who were still busy catching fish some distance away. Swine, tiger, and elephant did not have much trouble killing their enemy. Of course, Mousedeer did not tell them that he had tricked the giant, and the other three animals thought that he had fought with him. They all admired his enormous strength. They gave Mousedeer the biggest share of the feast, and after having finished their meal, each of them went his own way.